gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been assigned to the traffic unit now for just over 4 years. I'm one of the DUI task force cars and a traffic homicide investigator with the unit as well. And basically what we're doing is hitting the hot spots where we have noticed a spike in violent crimes.
Stone Wall right, West Stone Wall right.
Right now they're trying to stop a vehicle who was running stop signs. We lit him up and now he's taken off.
Looks like 3 passengers, 3 black males, dread. And tires look like they went out. Tires went out.
He made the turn and what happened is he blew the tire.
Right front tire is out. Right front tire is out. He's right on the rim.
Right now, he's still actively fleeing from us. He's riding on the rim. They're 3-4 deep in the car, which means there's multiple occupants. We're heading into opposite jurisdiction now. All right, we're coming up to heavy traffic now. He's gonna have to slow down. He's crossing multiple lanes. He's on three tires. His right front is completely gone. He's on a rim. He's getting a ticket for ruining the road. And Tango 33, it looks like he's about to lose the right rear as well. His speeds are slowing considerably. We're down to about 70 miles an hour. He's trying to go faster, but he just can't. Looks like that back tire is gonna be coming off. It's sparking even worse now. Speeds are still holding pretty steady now, about 70 miles an hour. We are still southbound. We are already through our second jurisdiction, coming up to Boca Raton. We'll be coming up to the Broward line very shortly. Boxed in. Bail out, guys, bail out, guys, bail out, guys.
Bail out on the train tracks.
What are you reaching for? He was reaching his waistband, guys. Reach for the way.
I can't breathe. Look at his arm, boss.
He's reaching.
He was dumping something as he's running. Get his arm up here. His arm's on. Hey, we got another one here across the street. Yeah, we got him.
What are you reaching for, man?
He's the driver.
What are you reaching for?
Get a flashlight.
What are you reaching for?
Reaching for what? He was dumping something. It was a bag of marijuana, man.
Just a bag of weed?
Where's the gun at?
We got no guns, bag of weed.
Where's it at?
Oh, no.
Huh? Just one bag of weed. You gonna run like this for one bag of weed?
No, because I ain't got no license. That's why I did it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to run for nothing.
You did? No, you blew a tire. You're running in through 3 cities. That's
scared,
not running?
Man.
All the lights and sirens and marked police cars mean nothing then, right?
No, I'm just scared.
But you're an innocent guy, is that it? You got a bag of weed, no driver's license, cops trying to stop you for a lawful reason.
Yeah, I was just scared. You know, I panicked, that's all.
Walk up here and have a seat on the sidewalk for me. How many in the car?
3.
There was 3 of you.
Yeah, here it is. Right here in the sand. Right where he was standing.
Yeah. And Tango 33. If you could add to the CAD notes, we recovered Just a single baggie of 57 marijuana right now. We're still searching.
We were watching an area because they were doing drug transactions out of there. We saw this car leave and attempted to stop it. It blew a tire out as it was trying to get on I-95. There's drugs in the front seat of the car. What's your nickname?
Smooth.
Smooth? So how did you get hooked up with these characters?
Because I was at a friend's house this morning, and I saw him walking. They said he was coming this way. I was trying to get a ride back down to Denver.
Right.
And you guys jumped behind us. I'm telling him to stop.
Okay. Well, Smooth, realizing that, you still can't. You should have just stopped and given up. And that's why you're in cuffs, okay? You ran, and that's why you got dirt all over your face, all right? And I'm not saying you were involved in it, but, you know, we get caught up in things in life. And
yeah, they told me they was going to drop me off. We was heading down the street, going to jump on 95, and that's when you guys pulled behind me. They was dropping me off, man.
Okay. Well, that guy over there you call CJ says that it was the other way around.
So what does he say?
Well, he said you and the other guy were into something, and that he was just getting a ride home.
No way, sir.
No?
No way. It's definitely not that way, sir.
All right. All right, Smooth, just relax.
Just watch your head getting in, man. Okay, now sit all the way up the front, put yourself right up front. There you go. So you don't slide around. You know why you're going to jail, right? For aggravated felony fleeing and eluding, and for your drug charges. We'll work on the traffic tickets when we get there.
I actually grew up in Potter County, just outside of Amarillo, and I used to see the sheriff's department out there. I thought, well, I want to do that when I become of age, and once I turned 21, I applied and got hired on. The opportunity come along to move to the police department here, and so I came on board, and I really enjoy it here. Tax 65, would you send us that call on 7th?
Went to a family fight. This address, we've had a lot of problems over there. We've had some weapons calls and it usually gets pretty out of hand, so we're gonna go back up this other officer and figure out what's going on. It's a complex of several small apartment type houses. Well, they're in some kind of... Come here, man. What's going on? What's going on?
We got to an argument.
Who did?
What's going on?
My brother-in-law right there, Joe, attacked my husband. He's gonna live with us. He's been attacking with a stick.
So these two are fighting?
My brother-in-law, look at his face. He attacked me with a stick and just started jumping on him. My brother-in-law attacked him with a stick.
No, I didn't. I was sitting in the room while y'all fought. Sir, that's all I'm trying to... And he started screaming, get out of the house. And I
Behind you, Devin.
There's nothing in there.
Okay, so what's going on?
There ain't nothing in there. You're welcome to go through anything. Nothing. We got to an argument.
Okay.
I'm tired of working my ass off.
Why are you bleeding?
He beat me with the stick.
He beat you with a stick.
And I just took him into a corner. I didn't hit him.
Protect myself. I was back there not bothering
Protect
nobody.
yourself. He come out of the room, buddy. I can show you where he hit me.
Okay.
I mean, I got the knot here.
Sir,
Do you need an ambulance?
Drinking and he's drunk. I don't drink.
I'm not drunk.
Do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
You got some ID on you?
No, I don't. My ID's gone, but I can tell you my name.
Where do you live?
I live in the back room. Would you like me to show you?
You live here with him?
Yes, sir. I'm his older brother.
You're his older brother. How long you been living there?
Since the first thing of October.
Okay. And so you decided to intervene and help him out?
No, sir. I didn't try to intervene, nothing. He just come running in there screaming for all of us to get out of the house. And I got up and he started to jump on me, and all I had, he pushed me back and I landed on the wall.
Okay.
And when I landed on the wall, I just reached down and grabbed the first thing I could because he was raving crazy.
What was that?
Raving crazy mad, man. He just goes raving crazy and starts wanting, look at the house, how he tore it up, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't do nothing.
What did you pick up? You said you picked something up.
I just grabbed the first thing that was laying
Well,
down
what
there
was the
next to
first
my
thing?
shield is a stick about this long, the tire buddy. Because
So you whacked him with a stick?
I had to.
Okay.
God, he scared me to death like he's gonna kill me. I'm 55. He knows I'm in bad health. He shouldn't be jumping on me
Sir,
like
you know me and you know I'm telling the truth.
Hey, you hurt my back real bad, man, when you pushed me
No,
down.
I didn't push you nowhere, brother.
Yeah, you
hit
did.
me with the club.
Tried to
Pushed you
choke
in
me
the corner.
around my throat, man.
No, no.
That's why I protected myself,
No.
man. I think in America you still have the right to protect yourself, man.
Start back here in Joe's room. Nobody back here but us.
Okay.
I'll
And this
freak
is
you
Joe's
out.
room. This is where
Yes,
he
sir.
stays. Okay.
Yes, sir. And apparently I was in there in the bathroom, and all of a sudden all hell broke loose, and I walk out, and these two are on top of each other, and I said, okay, forget it. I went to the neighbor's house right over here and called Joe.
Call the police.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
But did you actually see Joe attack your husband with
When
the
I
stick?
went out the door, my brother-in-law hit my husband. Yes,
Did
he
you-
did.
did you
I
s-
swear to God, yes.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I have
It's a
found
tire thumper and it's out there.
it's out there.
Yeah.
Okay. I found neither in here.
Yeah, it's out there.
Where's my husband at?
They've both been arrested.
My husband's going to jail. My brother-in-law attacked him, please.
Can't be beating each other with sticks.
But my brother-in-law attacked my husband first.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm
Everybody
telling
here
you.
is drunk.
I'm not.
Everybody here is fighting.
As soon as
Those
the-
two are bleeding and fighting, and they're going to jail, and that'll solve the problem for tonight.
That's right. I mean, you
It's
got
not
a
going
whole.
to solve the problem next week when both of them are back in here fighting again, but it'll solve it for everybody here involved tonight, and that's what we're going to do. Okay?
Tell me again. What was the fight over?
Mainly me asking them to get a job.
Asking both of them to get a job?
Tammy went and hunted the job today.
Okay.
I mean, she did go down on I-40 to Cheddar's and tried to get a job and showed me proof. And
But
all
Billy didn't.
No.
Okay.
She got back. Dishes were dirty. She called me. There's a record on that phone you got from me. And he don't go to bed till 5:30, 6 in the morning. He plays this game called Atomic Dove.
Atomic Dove?
On his phone.
On his phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all he lives for is this game.
Is the phone game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he wanted to tell you, I got witnesses. I mean,
You got witnesses of the game?
oh, he brags to my boss.
Okay.
I mean,
were y'all
everyone
fighting about
around
the?
there-
Were you fighting about the game?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
No. It's just when you can't get up and get a job, I want him to move out of my house.
Okay. Well, I explained that to you earlier. The eviction process. You need to
Okay.
call the county
I will.
and get it started. Okay.
I will.
But for tonight, you're both going to jail for mutual
Okay.
combat. Billy. What's going on?
Well, actually, sir, nothing really was going on. I was sitting in the back room playing my phone game, Atomic Dove. If you look on my web, you'll see I played right up till it happened.
Okay. Yeah, he
And-
told me about the Atomic Dove game.
And, you know, I do that to stay out of their hair when we're out of work.
Right.
And he kind of jealous of that, you know. That
He's jealous of your phone?
Oh, yeah, he's jealous of me playing the web. I'm one of the top nations in the country. Actually, in the world, it's a worldwide game.
So listen to me, Billy. Let me explain something to you. When he pushes you back and he's done pushing you, you can't pick something up and go back and wail on him for a while. Probably the best thing you could have done was to get away from him and go call us to handle it. That's why y'all are both going to jail tonight for mutual combat.
Yeah, I think I'd break down the job percentage-wise. You need 5% that's action-packed, emergency-type calls, homicides and shootings, 15% high incidence, occurrence, domestic violence, fights, that type of stuff. And the rest of it's what you consider routine police work, problem-solving, trying to make the community a better place to live for the people that are here.
For you at 935, and on a group assaulting the manager of the apartments.
Responding to a disturbance call where an apartment manager is being assaulted. This is secondhand information coming from a tow truck driver that's out there. So we're responding to see exactly if there's a fight or not. Sometimes you end up with a fight, and sometimes it's just a bunch of yelling and screaming.
Tow driver who's on scene there telling us dispatched a group of about 10 people involved. It is physical, but no weapons have been seen.
3914 arriving.
3914 copy. They show to be arriving at Detox. Let me get ETA for you.
Hi.
Those are the customers of the vehicle. They're walking away right now, but they were all brawling with the manager, and other people out here in the parking lot were pulling each other's hair and starting a big fight, so I thought it'd be appropriate to call you guys.
Okay. Supposedly, he's involved. That's the guy, one of the guys down there. The two walking away. I'm going to grab them. They're involved. Who got assaulted?
I called you guys.
Okay, who's assaulted? Who's
Me.
assaulted? Okay.
She just hit me in my mouth.
Okay.
Because their car got towed.
Who hit you? Who was it?
She don't even live here.
I know, come here. Where's she at? Come on.
Let me catch my breath.
Okay, okay.
I was in my house sleeping with my kids.
Okay.
I was laying down with my kids and my nephew. I heard boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Open the door, bitch.
Okay, let's get up here on the
I'm
side.
like, what? Open my door. Bitch, you got our car towed. First of all, I didn't get the car towed.
Okay.
I do the towing, but they come whenever they feel like coming.
Okay.
Bring your ass outside. You gonna get your ass whipped. I gotta tell Josh.
Can you stay here for a second so we can get a statement from you?
The other guy that lives down in 15, you need to get her away from my apartment, so I'm calling the police.
Okay.
I smell like liquor. I can tell you I had
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm 24. I tell him, you need to get her off of my steps
Hey, Leslie.
right now.
I've got the victim here. Albert's got the suspect down there, or suspects.
She didn't even live here. Okay, so I come downstairs to talk to them. She's still in my face, talking crap. You bitch, you that's my brother. I'm like, okay, I can tell you're intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. She starts screaming, she's gonna hit me. I said, if you hit me, I'm gonna defend myself. But do not touch me. I didn't call the tow truck people, okay? They come when they feel like it. Get out of my face. Okay. You deal with the tow truck people, okay? When they said apartment 7, they're gonna say apartment 7 because I'm the on-site manager. They're gonna say my apartment, period. Okay, they're gonna do that regardless. She didn't wanna hear it. She comes up to me, I said, do not hit me. She hit me in my lip, right here, in my lip.
Yep, see the blood.
Exactly,
Yep.
she hit me in my lip and I hit her back.
You defended yourself? Okay. Okay.
She yanked all my hair right here.
Can you guys go back there while I'm
She
doing this?
just
Thank
my
you.
witness that saw her hit me first.
Okay, that's fine.
She hit me in my lip. She starts pulling my hair. We started fighting. I'm not gonna lie. We got apart. Her boyfriend, whoever he is to her, pulled her away. I let her go. My friends is pulling me away. She runs up again and wants to fight again, some more.
Okay.
She pulls my hair like this. I'm going like this to let my hair go. I pull her hair. He comes again to pull her hair away. And I said, call the police right now to my nephew.
Just hang out right here for me, okay? You might stand by my police car real quick? Thanks. Okay. What did you see and what was going on tonight?
I saw the girl with the curly hair run up to her door,
Mhm.
bang on her door, told her to come outside.
Okay.
She got to fussing with her about the car being towed.
Okay.
And she ran up on her and swung at her. Hit her in her face.
So
And then
did
they
she?
started tussling.
Yeah. So she goes against her. She takes
Yes.
the first swing, connects. They start tussling, and the hair grab and all that stuff goes on. Okay. I need you to hang out while the primary officer that's going to be dealing with this. We'll take care of that, and then we'll get your statement from you, and then we'll clear everything else up too. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hi. I'm Sergeant Helfrich. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, I came here with my stepdad. So we parked in the visitor section, went to go get my little brother to take him home. Well, we came back out, and the tow truck was hooked to the Jeep. And we're wondering why it's not 10 o'clock yet. We parked straight in, no problems, okay? They didn't have a reason why. They kept towing him. Well, somebody said something about number 7. Number 7 came out, started talking. She started circling me, whatever. Came, obviously hit me in the forehead because I feel a bruise. Hit me in the forehead. I don't know what happened from then. I tried to defend myself, get my phone. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure it happened so fast, okay?
What you're telling me and what I'm hearing is kind of a different story. What I'm hearing is different to what you're kind of saying. It's kind of similar, but it's a little bit different.
Right.
Now, you kind of instigated what was going on.
I didn't, sir.
Well, what it looks
I
like is
don't
your
wanna
car
be
got
here.
hooked.
It's not my car, it's his car.
but
Right.
and then you took it out on the manager because the tow company's just doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're hooking the cars.
Okay.
It wasn't
Well,
their deal.
it has something. It's the tow company and him,
All right.
whatever. But I just want my phone. I don't know. Something happened. It happened real fast. She hit me. I tried to defend myself.
She says
Next
you hit her
thing-
first. You're saying she hit you
I
first.
never hit her. Show me a mark on her list.
She got cut lip.
I never hit her, sir. Do you see anything on my hand that shows I hit her? Please look.
Well,
She
your
had a-
sharp rings would probably do that.
No, sir. If she had a
Look, I'm not here to debate it with you. I'm just telling you,
I'm not here to
she's the one that's got the cut lip, and you're the one walking away from the deal.
I was walking away because my little brother is 6 years old, and I'm not trying to get him in trouble.
Fair enough.
you know?
Fair enough.
I never hit her, sir.
Why not? And it's your Jeep.
No, it's my cousin's Jeep.
Oh, cousin's down there. Okay, and who are you in this?
That's
that's
who
my
lives
cousin
here.
right there.
He was here babysitting.
All right.
Would you like me to arrest her right now?
Yeah.
You need to call before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, okay? And reference that case number and
they'll have all the information.
Okay.
They'll follow up for you.
Okay.
All right, you good with that?
Yep.
All right, just hang in the parking lot real quick.
Okay,
And then
thank you.
Miss, stand up for me, please. Your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for assault. The tow is a legal tow, okay, and it wasn't even your car.
yeah, you can pick your jacket up. Just a second.
You guys, I never did know that I hurt.
Okay? Get back. Get off the property. You've been trespassed from the property as well, okay? You're not to come back here without risking getting arrested for criminal trespass. Do you understand?
I never touched her.
We have witnesses that say you started this, so that's where we're at.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. David 2514 can transmit on tag 2.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? When Sheriff John Brown come for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I work for Customs and Border Protection here at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. We're detailed to the San Ysidro Prosecutions Unit. Customs and Border Protection is actually first line of defense for the United States. We have a special operation going on right now at the pedestrian primary. What we're trying to do is stop undocumented aliens who pay money on the Mexican side to get smuggled into the United States. These aliens usually are provided with fake documents and are usually guided through the port of entry. We've alerted our officers that we're here waiting. As soon as one of those undocumented aliens presents a document, they're going to alert us. We can go ahead and set up our officers and follow them out. Obviously, we could arrest the alien here when he presents the documents to the officer. What we want to do is disrupt the smuggling organization and take out as many of their players as we can. We've got agents in vehicles, and we've got agents with surveillance glasses.
All right. Make sure we turn it on, all right?
All right. It's on. You're good to go. Now we're just waiting for the officer at the booth to give us a signal. Think we have one?
There it is, signal. All right, we have a male Hispanic wearing a white shirt, button down on the front, blue jeans.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
White shirt, blue jeans, white shirt, blue jeans.
Let's go, go, go. Let's go.
All right. He's going over towards the fast food restaurant next to the trolley. White and blue shirt. White and blue shirt.
It looks like the undocumented alien is in line right now, probably trying to blend in, like if he's gonna buy something to eat. We're gonna go ahead and hang out here and wait for him to come up to the boulevard.
Towards the Casa de Cambio. Another male, white t-shirt, green pants, a beard.
Agents just advised us that the undocumented alien is meeting up with another Hispanic male.
I got him from crossing the street with him.
Looks like the guide and the imposter are both moving out. It looks like they're heading towards the boulevard. Most likely they're gonna jump on the trolley.
All right, they're boarding the last car. We're trying to board up on there. He's getting on the trolley. He's getting on the trolley.
All right, guys, we just been advised they are getting on the trolley. Me and Dario get the first stop. Sergio, you get the second stop. Mo, you get the third stop. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get ahead of them on the trolley. We're gonna make sure that one of us is there in case they do get off and get picked up in a vehicle. And we'll just hop from trolley station to trolley station until they do decide to get off.
No movement, no movement. Go to the next stop.
This might even be going downtown. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of pedestrians, a little bit, everything's more closer, so. Well, we'll do it. It's just gonna be a little harder downtown.
Okay, this is it. He's getting off.
Hey guys, don't let him get into Horton Plaza. If he does, he's just gonna blend in with the crowd. Go ahead and stop him. Let's stop him before he gets to Horton Plaza, all right, guys?
Blend in the stores.
Yeah, there's too many stores, there's too many ways to lose him, so. All right, guys, he's walking down the street. Looks like we just passed them right up. The guy probably thinks he's home free. They're walking in our direction. I'm gonna take them down right here because if they get into this big shopping center, we've got a chance of losing them, and we're not gonna do that.
Take it if they get to Horton, we're screwed.
We'll get them right before they get to Horton. So. Pase para acá, señor.
¡Bájate al piso!
¡Al piso! Usted también.
No, bájate al piso. No te muevas.
Manos atrás de la espalda. ¿Sabe por qué estamos aquí, verdad? No, señor. He just asked him why, if he knows why he's here. At first he said no. He's just lying to us. We're going to take him back to the POE, take him upstairs, and start our interviews. He just signed his signature. He's saying he just met the guide outside and they just started talking. That's going to be a lie. You can tell now he's not even looking him in the eyes. He's looking at the desk, trying to figure out what he's going to say next. He's just trying to paint a picture of why he's coming down to the stage. He's just saying he's a little upset about, not being able to help his family. He's telling him that his dad is in prison right now, 15 years for selling or being involved in drugs. His brother was killed in Nogales a couple months ago. He says that he was involved in some stuff. He's just breaking down, giving a story of how bad his life's been, and just saying, if you guys were in my shoes, you gotta try to do the same thing. Hey, Lope, how'd it go?
What's up, man? Went pretty good. Kind of feel a little bad for the guy, but telling me that his dad's in prison in Mexico because he was deeply involved in a narcotics trafficking organization. He's telling me he's been in a couple times into the United States. He went back because his brother died. And first he was telling me that he found the documents, here in Tijuana. Yeah, I didn't go with that. So he admitted later that he did purchase the documents, and then he made arrangements with a smuggling organization here in Tijuana to be smuggled into the United States. So, with his ties and all that stuff going on with his family, it's probably really good that we caught this guy today. So
that's why we're here, and that's why he's going back. He can work his problems out back home.
Yep. All right. Send him back to Mexico. Works for me.
For us being officers in Customs and Border Protection, our primary function and our main interest is keeping terrorists out of this country and keeping the drugs and the alien smugglers out of the country. We're checking thousands of cars during each shift. Kind of like a needle in a haystack. We've got to sort through the pile of good people to locate the bad ones. Never seen him before. Hi.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. Are you bringing anything from Mexico?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Are you living down in Mexico now?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been living down there?
About a month and a half now.
Okay, I hadn't seen this car before, so how long you own the car?
About 7 days.
About 7 days,
yes,
huh?
Sir.
So you just moved to Tijuana? Where'd you move from?
From Chula Vista.
Oh, from Chula Vista.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, shut the car off for me.
The ignition's broken on it, so I gotta shut it off.
Oh, okay. And just unlock the doors. Check the dash on this one.
This is the one with the empty compartment. Yeah, we hit him a couple of times already. I think it's last couple of times the dog alerted, it's empty.
He's only on the car for 7 days, and he's lived down there for about a month.
Good boy.
So,
I think, yeah, there's gonna be a compartment right on the back, behind the back seat.
Yeah. Okay, we do have a compartment here. So you bought the car knowing that there was a compartment there?
No, I didn't know it was a compartment there. The first day I drove it on last Friday.
Last Friday?
They pulled me over. The second day I drove it on Saturday, they pulled me over. I went through Sunday and Monday, no problem. Tuesday, they pulled me over.
Okay, we're fixing to find out real quick here.
And I asked him the first day, well, what was this all about? And he said, the dog alerted on your car on something. And I was like, okay. And I said, was there anything in there? And he goes, no. The second day, you know, he told me.
And you never went back to check it out on your own?
I've never torn it apart or anything. I don't, you know.
A reasonable person after 3 times, you know, owning the car for 7 days and getting pulled in 3 times.
Over, but I know I'm not putting nothing in there, so I'm not really
you know
sure,
that,
yeah.
But there's something that's keying in.
Okay.
The last couple times taking them in, empty. I know, but we got to check. All right.
Okay, it's going to have to happen again. We're going to take you into secondary.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be walking alongside of you.
All right.
And then we'll have you step out of the vehicle, and then we just want to make sure. And then after that, I'll explain. Go ahead and
take my ID and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and start it. I'll be walking alongside of you. Don't pull away from me. Okay, go ahead and make a left here. Okay, go ahead and shut it off. Go ahead and step out. We're going to sit you over here, and then we'll just do a quick check on that, and then I'll talk to you. Just make sure you don't have no guns, bombs, or anything like that. Okay. Just have a seat here on the bench. Just keep an eye. Thanks.
Hook him up. Oh, it's loaded. It's loaded. It's loaded. Hook him up. Hook him up. Hook him up.
We got a positive on this one. Today's not your lucky day.
What happened?
We found something behind that seat.
Okay.
Going back to this back seat, and behind the seat on these vehicles, it's a natural void. It's lined with felt, and inside the felt, they line it, and these packages wrapped in cellophane. It doesn't matter if this person has been checked several times with the compartment, because chances are they're going to come in loaded. But this is definitely not normal. And as you can see, it's the felt lines the metal.
Yeah, on this vehicle, we'd never seen the driver. I had never seen the driver before or the vehicle. And when I talked to him, he said that he only owned the vehicle for 7 days and he had been brought in here 3 times. So just for the simple fact that there was an aftermarket compartment in here and he never checked to see why he kept getting brought into secondary, we went ahead and stuck with the vehicle and brought it in, and voila. So at this point, he's going to cut through the wrapping. And it's a green leafy substance. At this point, it appears to be marijuana. It smells like marijuana, but until we get the field test done on it, we won't know for sure. And it's gone to a bright purple now, so now we've got a positive field test for marijuana. Okay, at this point, we're going to take him back, put him in a holding cell. So just a secure area. ICE agents to come over and they'll do an interview of him, find out how much involvement he had in it. It's hard to say at this point. So right now we got 40.9 kilos. We're talking about 100, just short of 100 pounds. This is a pretty standard load for us. He'll be prosecuted. He's facing some serious time. We don't take this stuff lightly. The federal government doesn't take this lightly. This is what makes my job worthwhile. 90 pounds of marijuana. It's not going to make it out into the streets and messing up people's lives and young kids.
We're here at Miami International Airport for Customs and Border Protection. I've been doing this job roughly about 12 years. And being a guardian of our nation's border, it's very crucial that we stop terrorism, narcotic smuggling, alien smuggling, and all types of fraud that exist when you're coming in a country. So what we try to do is distinguish the good from the bad. There's a small percentage. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but hopefully when the job's done for the day, we've caught the bad guy. We're getting ready to intercept a flight coming from Jamaica. About 87 passengers on that flight. We're going to do a 100% passport check. make sure there's no illegal activity with anybody on board that aircraft. And if that's the case, we'll be heading down to baggage control. Your passport and your customs card, please. How long were you outside of the country?
Oh, I'm just visiting right now.
Okay. And what are you going to be doing?
I'm visiting a friend.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Yeah.
I think I got a good one. So I just want to put him on the side, and then we go downstairs to check his bag and talk to him a little bit more, okay?
I'll finish up here and we'll walk him downstairs.
Okay.
All right, sir. Go ahead.
You said you're coming to see your son?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have two sons here.
Okay. All right. What are their names?
Shamar and Shakim.
Okay. And what they do for a living?
Shamar is an engineer. I don't know what kind of engineering do, but Shakim is just 7 years old.
Okay. Who they live here with who?
Shamar lives by himself. Shakim lives with his mother. Two different mothers.
Okay. And you live in Jamaica by yourself?
Yeah, I'm living in Jamaica.
Okay. How often did you come to the U.S.?
I was here a couple of months ago. I came to get some things for the studio too. I was here a couple of months. Yeah.
All right. We're just gonna go and check your bags, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. Just come with us.
If you notice, he's chewing gum. He's chewing that gum really fast. As he's standing on the podium, he's very stiff, very rigid, and you can tell his breathing is rapid. So he's nervous. We don't know what it's going to end up, but this is just articulable facts you pick on in case he has carrying drugs internally. We may want to use it later on. You only got one?
Yeah, that's one piece.
All right. Let's, hold on a second. Grab your bag, grab your bag. Grab your bag.
Okay, can you put your bag here? Okay, you said you come in for how long, sir?
1 week.
1 week. And the reason is?
To buy some computers and to see my son get engaged.
To buy some computers? Where you want to plan, where are you buying the computers?
From a student. I have a student, recommended student. I'm just finishing it up.
How do you pay for your ticket to come?
Cash.
Cash?
Yeah.
You remember how much you paid?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Did you buy that ticket yourself?
Yeah, but
So you paid cash, or more or less an amount. You don't remember at all?
I think it's like 20-something thousand.
$29,000?
No, 20-something. I don't remember. It's on the ticket. I don't remember.
Let me get it. Everything you packed in here, you packed yourself?
I packed everything.
Okay. What I want you to do is keep an eye on him while he looks through your bag. That's yours too, the computer
Yes,
bag?
it's my, no, it's not a studio computer. It's not working. So I brought it outside.
What is it?
It's a computer. It's a laptop. It's not working. That's why I brought it.
So you're going to buy two computers, you said?
Yeah.
And you're going to fix that one?
Yeah, this is a laptop. I just need it for my home.
How long you had that computer?
For a while.
Yeah.
Just quick, yeah.
You work with it? Do you do your stuff with it? What you work with?
Sometimes. I just like studio work, nothing.
Okay. This new? You bought this not too long ago?
Yeah, but I just take it with me.
How long have you owned this computer?
This, I have this for a while. I bought this, like, today's one, Friday. I bought this on Tuesday because I didn't have a bag for it. So I just bought this just to take it.
You just bought this one?
Yeah, I just bought this
Okay.
just to take it up.
That's good. How much did you pay for it?
I think it's 4,000 Jamaican dollars. To be exact, 3,700 and something dollars, Jamaican dollars.
Jamaican dollars?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and put your stuff back.
Yeah. Right, just close everything.
Sorry?
Just close everything.
You got to go to your computer to take you out of the system there before you leave.
Okay.
So I'll walk you to the other side of the room there. You'll be on your way. Right now, we're taking him to an enforcement area. It's a secure location where we could talk to him further and go into his bag. His story's just gotten worse, from worse to incredibly bad. And we're gonna go in his bag. His story makes no sense to us. So we're pretty much in. We got a good feeling about this. I think some narcotics are gonna come out of it. So we're gonna take him to this area here. This one's full of things.
That's not gonna work it out?
No. Just wait right here. Have a seat right here.
Right, just have a seat there.
Have a seat right here.
I'm gonna get the feel.
Do it right here. Go Get a kit there. Let me tell you what's going on.
Okay.
I want you to relax, all right? This officer here is going to check that briefcase.
Okay, no problem.
A little better, all right?
Yeah.
Stand up there, move a little further back. Actually, get up, sit right there. Have a seat. I'm going to put this on you for precaution, all right? For safety concern when everybody's back here. You see that powder right there?
All right.
That powder that's coming out of your bag, most likely it's going to test positive for either cocaine or heroin. So you're under arrest right now for importation of narcotics into the United States. That commodity right there will tell you what it is, but it's going to be one of those two.
Okay.
And check you more than the...
A little more. Okay, the blue and the pink color that you see there is a positive sign for cocaine.
Cocaine?
That's correct.
Okay. So
Cocaine?
That's correct.
Cocaine, yes. So you're being arrested for the importation of cocaine
What I
into
want
the
you to
U.S.
do is stand up here after I take those cuffs off, relax, all right?
Cocaine?
Put you up against the wall, I'm going to search you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I don't have any problem with that.
This is all loaded. You feel the weight on this briefcase? It's empty, but you still can feel how heavy it is.
Cocaine in that too?
Sir, you brought cocaine. This is what we do for a living. You got to take it upon yourself and deal with it. Just stand by because we have the investigators on their way, and they're going to read you your rights. And they're going to tell you everything about what's going on.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Get on the ground, dude!
I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna now? For you, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
One thing I didn't anticipate getting into law enforcement was how useful my medical background would be. I worked on an ambulance for a few years. Sometimes fire department or EMS will stage if it's a dangerous call that they don't feel comfortable going into. They'll stage until we make the scene safe. We're responding to a stabbing. Call details states that the calling party's brother stabbed her in the hand after he was attacked by her dog.
2128 2D61, we're code 4 for medics.
Chill. Let it happen. Seriously, don't.
Give me your hands.
Okay, Spencer. Oh my God.
Back. Hey, get him back. Get her back.
I've got a can of mace. Let's slide him out of here. He's got a can of mace.
Take it.
I got it.
Stevie, I'm gonna come over and get his other one.
Okay.
I'll get the Steve.
Let go of your hand now. Give me your hand. We'll slide him back.
Watch out, he's got blood on his head right there.
Yeah.
So you don't
Hey,
do that
put your
on
hands behind your back. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Can you get his hand apart? Just break his hand apart, and then I got it over here. There you go. Okay, hold on. Okay, there, I got his other arm now. We're good. Okay. There we go.
Cuff and I'll let go.
Go ahead, get your cuffs out. We got him.
Hey, who grabbed the mace? He was holding mace in his hand.
It fell down. I saw it. It's on the floor.
I gave it to you. You said don't release it, and that's exactly what I did. I wasn't a freaking mace today.
Okay, the other girl's got a stab wound. Where did she go?
She was outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
He
off
said
her.
to move.
Okay.
Stand up.
It was way more difficult than it needed to be.
Take him outside. You're resisting and obstructing a police officer, right?
Put a seat in there. I'm not gonna put a seatbelt on you or anything, so if you want to sit sideways for a second. We'll come back and talk to you here in just a second.
You want your ID or anything?
Yes, I haven't done it. We walked in and talked to Spencer, and he decided it was time to throw down.
He said he was at Main Street.
Yes.
I saw it in his hand, but
Yeah.
okay.
And now we're here.
Can you talk to me for a little bit? What started the ups?
He came in the room, and if he gets too close to my dog will attack from experience. Like, he just knows
Into your bedroom?
He can't step foot in my bedroom, or my dog will sit there, and like he knows not to go in there.
Were you in the bedroom
My
with your
bedroom,
dog?
my living room. My dog knows not to allow my brother in there, like, or anything like that. And he got too close into the bedroom, and my dog attacked him. I guess bit him in the face right here, but like not bad, like a nip. Then he got a broom, so then I tried to take him and hide him, and then I guess I didn't know he had the knife at that time. I thought he just had the broom, and I was trying to get him away, and that's when the knife went inside my hand.
How big was the knife?
I don't know. I didn't even know he had a knife until later on, and I realized I was bleeding.
Okay.
And then he went and got a hammer out of the laundry room and was on the bed, and that's when I was like, I'll call the cops or leave. Like,
Was you gonna use the hammer on you or the dog?
the dog, not me. He wouldn't
Okay.
like necessarily purposely harm me. It's more on my dog.
Has he acted like this before?
Yeah.
When did he grab the mace?
He's maced my dog and me multiple times before. Like, he has it all the time.
All right. If you want to hang out with Mom, we'll let you know what's gonna go on. Okay.
Okay.
Your brother's definitely gonna go with us tonight, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If you want to go check on your dog, you're welcome to do that too. Hey, Spencer, what happened tonight?
My cat was in like my sister's little area in that living room. I went to go grab it. The dog is pretty aggressive. I don't like the dog. The dog doesn't like me very much. He doesn't listen to me like he likes Abby though. And the second
So
I
he's
went,
very protective over your
second I
sister.
went in that room, that dog freaking just sitting on the bed, went up, and the first thing he did was bite my face. I go and I smack him, and he grabs my arm, and then he didn't let go of the arm until I smacked him again.
Okay.
Abby's little cut on her arm was never would I ever hurt my sister intentionally. That occurred when she threw a table.
So you said she picked up a table.
She went with, so she grabs the table, has it with her palms, and that just occurred when she threw it at me.
But from what the paramedics saw, it's a stab wound. You were holding a knife.
Yeah, the
What
knife,
was your intent with
the knife and the broomstick were in the same hand. It was in my hand. I agree that it looked exactly like a stab wound.
Do you think when she threw it at you, her hand hit the knife?
That's what I assume it was.
Did you grab a hammer at some point?
Yeah, the hammer, yeah. Dog was barking. He was getting all aggressive and everything. I just don't want the dog. Put the hammer down, I want to grab the mace.
Okay.
The dog knows what the mace is because I've had to mace him before.
When the initial officers showed up,
yeah,
as we're coming up to the door.
I thought that you guys had your guns drawn. You guys didn't. So
I
I was about ready for random strangers to pop in.
But
you guys didn't announce that you guys were officers. You guys weren't in uniform yet.
We're all in uniform.
You guys didn't enter the door.
Okay,
And
so
I told you guys that I was letting go of the mace.
It would have been a lot easier if you just done what you had said, turn around.
yeah,
Because you probably would have been sat back here for a little while. But I believe that you care about your sister. I don't believe you had any intent to harm
I
her.
have intent to hurt her, but I don't care about her anymore.
You still have to think about that, okay? You can't act recklessly.
I'm allowed to defend myself. There's much more than just a knife in that house that I could have grabbed.
I understand that. So
there's about like 3 9mm in that house.
So tonight, you're going to be going down to the Ada County Jail, okay? You're going to be charged with resisting and obstructing an officer, assault on an officer because you told the officer you were an acer. You're going to be charged with injury to a child, okay? Because you cut your 16-year-old sister's hand. So, Spencer, I hope that you can take this as a life lesson. All right.
I've been with the Kansas City Police Department for nearly 2 years now. Before I joined the PD, I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years active duty. I did 2 tours of Afghanistan. Something I like to tell myself when I'm ever out here, when I come across something difficult. I think back to the Marine Corps, that's definitely the most challenging part of my life. You know, when I'm out here, I like to tell myself, this really isn't that bad. Definitely been through worse.
Going to a reported disturbance, male and his brother. Male has been naked and been breaking into houses and trying to fight and possibly has weapons, so he might be high or intoxicated. Oh, there he is.
Keep your hands just like that.
Way into my house. I'm Eric, this is my house.
Where's Kyle?
He took off down the road. He pushed his way in, I fought him out of my house.
Hey,
let me take your weapon. All right.
Hey, Kyle. Here, brother. Sit on the ground.
Evasion route at 234, registered on Houston Nichols Parkway. Contact Kiana.
Roll over.
Black male, 22 years of age,
All right, just sit up for me.
Sit
up.
See him die. Arrogant prick.
Calm down.
Thanks for living. I'm the son of God, and he says thanks for living.
Hey,
Bro,
relax.
You gotta chill out.
I'm the son of God, and you put me in cuffs. You think this is good? You still don't believe?
Hey, stand back
there.
All right, man, we got an ambulance come check you out. You high or anything? Or been drinking?
The son of God, boy.
All right, can
You didn't see me fly Channel 4. That's why they're here. They saw me fly before. You saw me fly, didn't you? Didn't you?
We're gonna take you right over here.
Fly again. Take these cuffs off, Lord. Show them.
Normal speed's fine for
Drop to your knees,
All right,
boys. Freeze. Take these guns out of their trees.
We're gonna set you down over here, then we're gonna talk to these people, see what happened.
You saw me flying. You saw me with your eyes. Your eyes are not sinners, boys. You're winners. Look at your Channel 4. You are not a
Yeah,
whore.
I'm good with that.
Ryan's a whore, Eric. I'm gonna believe that because I'm a Chiefs fan. Chiefs fan. He just yelled that I had something here.
You're not in trouble right now. We gotta figure this out.
Okay.
You the brother?
Yes. He just barged his way in my house, tell me I don't need to ask or nothing, and then he swung at me, and that's where we went at it. I did not hit him with nothing but my hands.
Well, we're trying to figure it out, okay? The reason you're in cuffs, you're covered in blood, he's covered in blood. We don't know what happened, okay?
It looks like we might have an aggravated assault with a baseball bat.
I didn't hit him with no ball bat.
Okay, well, it's next to you. And he's
yeah,
got
I
some
had it
pretty
next to
good
you if you came
wounds.
back.
Okay, all right.
Because listen to it.
All right, so what happened then?
I'm in my yard. I was doing this mulch right here, and he come up claiming I stole a bag or something yesterday or something. I need to give it back, and I told him to get it. He was in the street at the time. I told him, get it moving. I don't know why you're on my block. He's already got something going on with my neighbor here.
He stole tools from a long time ago.
Yeah, well, he got something going on too.
And again, okay.
I don't know if he assaulted Jeb or what happened, but he's threatening everybody on the block. And then I just went in and shut the door. I said, I'm done hearing it. And then that's when he barged in my back door and said, I don't know why I'm asking to come in this house.
So he was trying to get inside your house?
Yes.
And you were inside?
I was inside.
So how did you get all the blood on you then?
Because he swung on me, and that's when we started going at it.
So he did get inside your house?
Yes.
What was he saying to you whenever he came into
The
your
same
house?
crap he's saying now.
Just a bunch of gibberish?
He's gonna kill me, all kinds of crap.
Okay, and then he swung on you.
And that's when I grabbed the ball bat and stood out by the car waiting for you guys.
Okay.
I did not swing that ball bat at him once.
Okay. So the reason you had it was
defend myself.
Just in case he came back
Yeah.
over?
I didn't know if he was gonna go get a knife or what.
Is he known to abuse any drugs or anything?
He's all any drug you can take.
Like what? What does he usually take?
PCP and
Okay, well that
all that crazy.
explains it.
Hold on. Stay down. No. Hey.
Don't.
Don't get up.
Relax.
All right. They're gonna get a stretcher.
Relax. Relax.
We might need to put him on the stretcher. He's high.
Relax.
Hey, Bailey, can you go get shackles out of the car?
Fucking fly, boy. Fly.
Stay down. Stay down.
I did.
And a spit max. You need to calm down.
Stand up.
Stay for 246.
The neighbor from across the street came over to me. He was terrified because Kyle had threatened to assault him, and he's an older person, about 10 years my senior. So he didn't know what to do, and he was afraid to let anyone see him call, so he hid over there in my garage. A little bit later, Kyle's at the foot of my driveway in the street, right at the cusp of my drive, in his underwear, bleeding from his knuckles and his face and his knees, asking me for a glass of water. And I'm telling him politely, I'm like, you're not even supposed to be here. I'm not even supposed to be talking to you. Just go away, you know? And he's like, for the love of God, give me some water. I pour a glass of water. He stays there and he just keeps on talking. I'm like, just go away. And he's like, you're gonna ignore me? I'm a soldier of God or whatever. And then he walks up and, throws the water back at me and then hits me in the face. And I say, okay. And I turn around, walk in my garage and call the police.
The suspect's being transported to a local hospital, be treated for his facial injuries, and then once he's released, he'll be charged with non-ag assault and non-aggravated DV assault for assaulting his brother.
I've been with Boise Police Department for about 3 years now. Prior to working for Boise Police, I was working for the Pocatello Police Department. I was just looking for a change, looking for a bigger city. Boise seemed like a good place to live and a good fit. I like the police department, so it's all worked out pretty well. What we're going to now is a report of a burglary in progress. A neighbor called in and said that they saw several people going into this neighbor's house and that nobody should be there.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good.
Good. This is your address? You live here? What's the backstory?
I'm doing all the work on the house. The owners, I can call them right now if you want.
Yeah, we just want to make sure because we've been told this house is vacant. No one's supposed to be living here.
Okay.
Who's the owner?
Bob is the guy that I've met.
Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, are you on probation? What's on your ankle?
It's actually summary probation.
Okay, who else is here with you?
No one's here.
Nicole's not here?
I don't even know anyone named Nicole.
Who do you have your no contact order with?
That's my wife.
What's her name?
Kimberly.
Oh, sorry, Kimberly. That's her car, yeah?
Huh?
That's her car, yeah?
No.
Okay, well, that returns to Kimberly, so it seems that we have kind of an issue right now, right? Is Kimberly here?
No, she's not.
Nobody else is here with you?
No one's here.
Okay,
No one's here.
Why would we hear more than one voice inside when we're standing outside?
You heard me talking to the dog. You didn't hear me talking to any person.
Okay, so you don't have a problem if we looked in the house?
I absolutely would. It's not my house.
Okay, yeah. Well, all right. We asked Bob if we can search his house here. Just stay off your phone there. Yeah, just put it in your pocket. I'll watch on the phone. If you're lying, then now would be the time to tell the truth.
Dude,
if you're,
I'm fine. I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
so you tell me that you don't know your own wife's car.
This is Bob.
You make sure Bob doesn't come over here.
Yeah, Ridge Razor right next to him right now.
Okay, so why would Kimberly's car be here?
Kimberly's car. Hey, Bob.
Hey, stop talking to him.
Did Kim
If
come
you
by?
don't stop talking to him, you're going to go to jail. I told you to stop talking
I
to
just
him.
wanted to know if she came by.
No, you
because
want
I'm
to try to
kinda
get your
worried now.
story straight.
Hey, sir, I'm sitting down in this lawn chair right here. Cool with that.
Hey, Mossy, Wayne is not to talk to Bob.
Okay.
Boise Police, anybody inside, call out now. Where's your dog? What kind of dog is it?
He's a Staffordshire Terrier. He
Boise
is
Police,
huge
come out
lover. He
now.
will not harm you.
Hands on top of your head. Who are you?
When did she get here?
Kimberly.
Have a seat. So why are you here?
I came over to see Wayne.
Okay, were you guys just hanging out in the back?
Yeah, with my dog.
You and Wayne and the dog? Did you know that you and Wayne have a no contact order? And that you're not supposed to be in contact with each other?
Am I in trouble?
Well, it's not a good thing for you.
I know it's not.
The no contact order is against him, right? Okay. Why do you guys have a no contact order?
Because we were out walking and
2 Edward Fulham.
he didn't put his hands on me, but he like frisked me.
Wayne did?
Yeah. And so a neighbor called the police and they arrested him.
So was he inside or outside when you got here?
No, I came over here with him.
Oh, you came over here with him?
Yeah, in the car.
Okay, where were you guys?
We went to the lake.
To the lake? So how did you guys come together to go to the lake?
I picked him up at Lowe's. I called him.
And said, meet me at Lowe's so I can go to the lake, or how'd that conversation transpire?
It was my idea to go to the lake, to take my dog to the lake.
Okay, so he is barred from having contact with you. Okay, so he's in violation of that order, and I'm bound by the law to take him to jail. So that's what will be happening tonight. 2 Edward 4-1, were we able to confirm that? If it's been dropped or they don't have it, then obviously you guys would not be in trouble. But if the order is valid, I don't have a choice but to take him to jail. Mossy, will you come sit with her for a sec? All right. So how'd you guys end up with a no contact order?
We went on a walk, and we got all the way around and got back to the car, and we didn't have the keys. It was late. We were both tired, and we got into an argument about having to walk it again. And then she's holding the water bottle, and she's holding the leash. And I asked, are they in your pockets? And she can't check her pockets, so I checked her pockets for her.
Somebody misconstrued that?
They said I frisked her.
Okay, so we fast forward to tonight.
Yes, sir.
And the situation is that you guys are hanging out, which is a problem, right? According to the no contact order.
If we were hanging out, it would be a problem, yes.
So you're saying you weren't hanging out? Does that track your location?
Yes.
Okay, so is that going to show that you were in Nampa today at the lake?
Yeah, that's going to show I was at the lake.
Okay, because Kimberly said she was there with you hanging out. And then you both drove back here, and you guys had just gotten back here. You'd been back here at the house for about 10 minutes before we showed up. Sound about right?
I had no comment on that because it's just you're wanting me to say.
All right, stand up. You're under arrest.
I'll get it for you. Because I don't
see it that way. Spread your feet for me, please. Like I said, you are under arrest for violating a no contact order. You guys are gonna have to kind of mind your P's and Q's for quite some time because neighbors are gonna be watching this house.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4368. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.